Hey guys, Archie Luxury live stream. We've today's a little bit sad there. I was just talking to Bateman before we pressed go. Charlie Kirk, the right wing Trump supporter, and he's a bit of a comedian, a bit of a
He was a prominent voice in the conservative crowd. You know, he inspired a lot of young minds. I think. I think it's
he was a bit of a comedian,
sad.
wasn't he?
He wasn't a comedian. No, I don't really think so. I mean, he might have said some funny things, but you know, a lot of it was agreeable. And
sorry, that's not funny things. That's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone deserves to be shot for voicing an opinion. At the end of the day,
that is just awful. That is awful. Absolutely awful. I don't know how anybody can justify that. That's just fucking. You know, that's what worries me a bit. That's why it's a good idea not to show your face on these streams here. Sometimes people don't. You know, you never know how nuts people are, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's really a fair comparison. You know,
crazy.
Anyway,
well, you never know. Like people just get so funny over most ridiculous things. You know what I mean? Like honestly, it is. Everyone takes things so seriously. It's just awful. It's awful. Nobody.
There's no denying there's some unhinged people out there for sure. There's definitely some unhinged people out there.
There are very unhinged people there. You know, The other sad news. Okay, so yesterday after the show, I went and had a beautiful lunch.
Yes, you gave us a teaser of that last night. Let's bring it up.
Yeah, I'm going to bring that up on the screen for you guys now. The sad thing is that I don't know how to put it. I don't know how. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look, and we can make our own decisions there. Okay, so let's just bring it up. Let's have a look firstly. So I went for lunch. Absolutely, it's an Italian restaurant in China where they have Italian chefs because you want to have authentic. There we go. Those are bottles of pasta, by the way. They're pasta.
Nothing speaks authentic Italian like in a Hong Kong restaurant, eh?
Exactly. So this is inside. You can see the outside.
That looks nice, yeah.
Now this is where the sadness begins, okay? Because, okay, so inside, it's just beautiful. I love, they've got freshly made breads with garlic cloves. Keep the werewolves away. You know, the werewolf.
For the garlic was for the vampires, aren't you?
Sorry, the vampires. That's it.
The fucking werewolves.
Werewolf. The garlic clove, very delicious. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Just beautiful. Okay, so that's the appetizers. So we've got prosciutto, we've got capsicum, and we've got tomato.
Okay.
And then,
all right.
As an entree, we got the salmon.
Ooh, how was it?
Very nicely done. Small. I mean,
what's the sauce there it's with? Sorry,
I think it's like a potato sort of cream.
Okay.
It was so small I couldn't work it out. Okay. And then how about this lobster pizza?
Oh, I love that's a nice looking base there.
It is, you know, oven-fired, wood-fired pizza, nice, freshly done base, and a coffee to go. But what the sad news is, okay, so after lunch, I went out to see my friends at Breguet, and this is what's sad.
Closed down.
Breguet, the blank panes there. They got a couple blank pane store. There's the Breguet it's boarded up. What does that mean?
Have we got a translation for this text here? Hang on a second.
No, I've got no idea what that means.
Hang on. I'm gonna quickly Google it. Bobby Google.
And it's just sad. Look at that. That's Breguet. I think maybe they made so much money they just decided to call it a day. They've all got Mercedes each. They've just celebrating. You know, they just thought, you know what, we'll just take a break.
I just quickly did a translation on that Chinese text on one of those signs, and it says Breguet Boutique opening soon. Please stay tuned.
Okay.
It was this, on this text right there.
Who knows what they're doing? Okay.
So maybe it's an unveiling. They've got some new stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, little Dave raises a point. It looks like a ghost town. Little Dave. Yeah, it does. It really does look like a ghost town, because you know what the problem is, little Dave?
It's an upgrade.
You know what the problem is? Nobody can afford to spend on luxury goods. I mean, let's face it, when the economy hits the shit, what do you do? Do you remember Charlie Sheen? Do you remember Charlie Sheen?
Oh, very vaguely. It's 2.5 Men, isn't it?
Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. He got fired, right?
Oh, didn't they have a documentary just come out or something? I'll have to watch that.
He's apparently down to his last $4 to $5 million.
Oh, jeez. He needs to speak to a financial advisor. Fuck. Sort your shit out, mate.
But he's paying child support and spousal maintenance like $100,000 a month.
Jesus.
It's a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Fuck me dead. It's not cheap, right? So, I'm guessing you were disappointed about this whole Breguet thing because you were hoping to do the back and forth strut, you know, like on the previous one.
That's where I did film the strut. That's where it was filmed.
So we're hoping to get the update. Yeah.
And it's closed.
Yes, P&B says he needs a HELOC.
Well, I mean, I must tell you, I am frantically working to try and get more money in, you know.
That's the way. We've got to entertain the punters.
Let's face it, it's not really fun. It's kind of sad, but you know, Charlie Sheen was at the top of. I think he went a little bit crazy, didn't he?
I'm not too sure. I think I remember seeing one sort of funny.
He was a Patek collector. I don't know how many Pateks he still has. Probably they have been sold, unfortunately. What do you think?
I don't know. Well, I mean, if he's a true watch enthusiast, maybe he would try and trim the fat other ways before getting rid of his collection, you know?
Yeah,
you know, have you seen the news with Breguet? There's a new Breguet that's just come out, actually.
Bring it up.
Have a look.
Bring it up.
Here we go.
Ta-da!
This is the Breguet Marine Horamundi. 5555.
Wow, look at that. That looks amazing.
And so this is the first I've actually seen of this complication. You know, it's very.
That's the Breguet Marine. That's the dive watch. The Horamundi. That's their world time.
Do you know how this complication works?
It's similar to the Lange world time they've got. So.
That crown at 8 o'clock, you wind it, and it's a pusher as well, isn't it? So you sort of.
I believe so.
You select it.
Very expensive, but beautiful. How much is it? Tell us the details there.
It's not cheap. It's really not cheap.
Nothing's cheap from Breguet.
So real quickly, it's the measurements. You got 43.9 millimeter diameter and almost 14 mils thick in 18 carats of Breguet gold. The price is 88,000 Swiss francs.
Fuck, that's 160 Aussie. Holy fuck.
It's incredibly expensive. Oh, it's gorgeous. I do like it.
It's hard to say whether
price.
people actually have the money for that, but what do you think?
For the right person, this would just be like a drop in the ocean, but for most of us, it's incredibly expensive.
I don't know. That's a lot of money still. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's a lot of money?
Oh, it is a lot of money. Absolutely. Definitely a lot of money. I actually really love the Breguet Marine case. I like the integration with the strap there. I think it works nicely.
It's very beautiful. The gold's that's Breguet gold, actually, not rose gold. It's Breguet gold.
Yep. The coin edging on the side of the case there.
It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous watch.
How does it work? Yeah.
For that sort of money, would you go for a world time with the enamel dial? What would you prefer? See, that's kind of getting in. That's a very collectible watch.
I'll take a 5230 over this any day personally, but I mean, this is just on another level, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Yeah, you're right. It's absolutely gorgeous watch. I mean, to be honest with you, it is really. I love the marine line. I really do like that look of that. That is such a gorgeous watch.
Do you want to explain for Ting Tong Macadang Dang here how it works?
Sure, just super chat, Ting Tong, super chat, and we will get that on the screen for you.
I think
so basically the country you see there is in that little box down at the 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of how that works. You have a home time and you also have a time which is the second time is at the 12 o'clock. Is that the date or is that time? It's got a moon
that's a date
flag.
up the top there. Hang on a second.
That's a date.
I've got a video.
Yeah, bring it up. Let's have a look. Let's play the video. There we go. Ting Tong's just sent us £2. Thank you. Ting Tong Mac Dang Dang. Macca Dang Dang. £2. Thank you.
Let's pull this thing up a second. Hang on. Where is it?
A timepiece is more than a device that measures.
So here we go here.
Switch to the program time zone instantly.
So it sort of acts to program time zones, I believe. So you press this button and it will go to whatever you've set it at down the bottom here. So you rotate the crown to set your other time zone, and then you press it to jump between that and your local time.
Ingenious technical twist for an alluring and spectacular mechanical timepiece. The longitudinal line and the slanted, curved continents gives the illusion of a round globe on your wrist.
So that is the date up the top there, yeah.
It sits with a thickness of 13.8 millimeters of prominent rose gold.
Fuck, it's beautiful.
Haze shimmering fluting, surrounding the case band all the way through the propeller-like crown guard.
It's very well done, actually.
At 43.9 millimeters in diameter, is enough to bring the details.
It's very well done.
Fuck, that's beautiful.
And so I believe this is like a day-night indicator. Not a moon phase, isn't
it?
Yeah. I could be wrong.
So it's a day-night indicator. Man, that's fucking gorgeous. I love it.
I'll say right off the bat, I think the one thing this does have over the world time is because it's 44, almost 44 mils, it'll be a lot more legible, wouldn't it?
Thing.
Yeah. But I mean, it's such a big size, you know? It's a huge size.
It's clever how they've done it. Look at that.
It's so clever. Yeah. Just under just under 400 parts.
Yes. Fucking hell, it's beautiful.
We got another super chat here.
$3. Do you guys like the markers? Honestly? Actually, Marcus Mandel, normally I don't highlight his comments. He says it's a nice watch, but surely not worth 100. That I tend to. Well, it's gold, and it's Marcus. This is what high-end watches go for, man.
So do we like the markers? I don't know if there's another way you could implement them. I think they work for...
MT85 has said, look, it's Breguet and it's 100,000. What the fuck?
Oh, it's a tough crowd today, Archie. It's a tough crowd.
Florent S, we definitely can do that for you. Same fee, Florent S.
Same fee. Okay.
I got to tell you something. That watch is beautiful. Would you prefer that or a world time? See, I like the Patek. I love the look. It depends. If you're a Breguet man or not a Breguet, it is gorgeous.
I mean, I'll take a 5130 or a 5230 over this any day of the week, personally. I mean, for the price of this, I could probably get a 5930, and so you've got a world time and a chronograph, you know?
Fair point.
See, have a look at this.
I love that watch. That's the white gold one, and they also do it in steel with the salmon dial.
They do,
so
yes.
Beautiful.
That's the 5935A. And then they've also got a platinum, I believe. I could be wrong.
I'm not sure about the I know they got a steel one. That's the salmon dial.
They do.
A, so G is for grey gold, white
G
gold.
G is for gold, yep. A is for steel.
A is steel. A is steel.
P is platinum, yeah.
P is, yes, exactly. Fuck, that's a beautiful watch. 50,000. See, that is really beautiful. So that's half the Breguet, but this is secondhand, of course. You know what I mean?
I mean, we're value shopping here, you and I. Let's be real here. I think I'll take this over the Breguet.
I mean, how could you possibly not value shop? You'd have to, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you and I were talking yesterday, right? And you were sort of mentioning if I was to choose a Breitling, that Navitime, Super Ocean. Oh, sorry, not the Navitime, the Super Ocean over the No Time to Die. You think that'll be like settling, wouldn't it? Whereas this, I wouldn't say I'm settling at all with something like this. This is in another league. In fact, I think it's much more beautiful.
I fucking think if I had one of these, this would be next level. This would be it. That's an exit watch, okay?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is beyond beautiful. Absolutely beyond. It's just beyond. It's so gorgeous. You know what I mean?
I also really love the Singapore one. I love that red dial, but I know a lot of people won't quite like it. I think this is beautiful.
Yes. I got to tell you something there, Bateman.
Yeah. Hey, we got Marc Goldberg.
Good to see you. Marky! Gentlemen, Marc.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Marc.
Hello,
How you been, Marc?
I'm
Mr.
well.
Goldberg.
You know, the boat is sinking, Batman. The boat is sinking.
The boat is sinking?
The Breguet boat is it's listing to port.
Yes, well,
Men and women and children and minotaurs first. It is time to get off. Or we could rearrange the.
How you been, Mr. Goldberg?
I am well, thank you. And how is Shenzhen treating you?
Hey, it's very sad news. The Breguet store has been closed, but the sign says for bigger and better things. What does that mean?
It means Patek Philippe, perhaps. Maybe a Rolex boutique. Pop. I think it means a change of brand.
Yes.
Batman, he seems a little distracted.
I'm going to tell you something there, Marky.
Yes, tell me.
We've missed you so much.
Well,
I don't send you the invite every day. Sometimes I forget, but you are always welcome on the stream.
Yeah, I figure when you remember to send me the link, that's when you turned on the bat signal. And that's when I appear. I demand special treatment, an invitation at least.
Oh,
anyway.
How is your nemesis there, the rancher, going?
Yeah, we spoke the other day. He is well, and he said, "Aren't you glad that I haven't brought up Archie?" And I said, "Well, you just did." Because really, what would a rancher be without, large beasts to ranch? So he is. I feel like you're the one that got away. You're his love-hate relationship.
How has it been with Satan's kitten? Tell me this.
Well, he is well. He literally just ran upstairs. Let me show you what I'm wearing, Batman. Full screen.
Have a look. Let's have a look. Full screen.
This watch.
Holy shit.
Well, you got to look up before you start holy shitting. Let's look at the.
Holy shit, that's a Jaeger-LeCoultre movement.
Look, I got him, Batman. I got him.
Got him already.
I did. It is not. It is most definitely not. Now, the interesting thing here is...
Oh, glass shoot.
The glass shoot.
Oh.
Sea dog. You got a sea dog.
It is a CQ panorama date. See the large date there? And I've had this watch, I don't know, probably 4 years, and it has had half a day of wrist time grand total. But I put it on the other day, and it has stayed on for 36 hours.
That's such a weird place to put the date there. Oh, it's interesting.
It's very large. It's a large.
How big is it? How big is the actual watch?
It's 43 millimeters, but it's a large 43 millimeter. I don't know precisely what its lug to lug is, but I bet it's like 50.
Oh, it's a chunky boy.
52, and I want to say it's like 15. You know what? Because these lugs are sharply downturned, and because these we've got female here, it is relatively wearable. But I have a big, beautiful, sexy wrist, so I'm able to pull it off. But even on me, it does look a little.
Might need to take a link off there, man. It's just sort of.
How did you?
No. Wait.
It's just falling off your lip.
Wait. Okay, here's the.
It's
cool
adjustable.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
The logo is a button, and if we push it, we can start.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go.
Large. I just happen to like my timepieces loose and sloppy. Here's the other interesting thing. No screws.
How do you adjust the links then?
No pins.
Interesting. From the inside. Yep.
Inside, yeah.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's every little detail thought of. This is repulsively expensive. It is outrageously and repulsively expensive. And I did buy.
You heard about Keslowich's drama with his, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Say again.
Keslow, he had a problem with the crown threading,
Yeah. You fixed that right up for him with your very effective discussion. Yeah, you helped him out with that, I know.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyway, I've had no problem with mine. But they are the current retail on this watch is $13,000.
Whew.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I do like the smaller ones, I must admit.
You know what, though? That's a whole... I do too, but it's a different movement. Sadly, they
what have they got in those?
With EPA movements.
Oh.
No.
Wah, wah.
Wah,
However,
wah.
who knows? Maybe they put maybe they put it in-house in the new one. That I couldn't tell you. And it is a big date, but it is not a panorama date. Anyway,
yeah,
I kind of like this thing, but it is offensively.
You know that date? Did you know that's a German thing? That's why Lange has that big date. That's the same logic behind the big date, is that it's a big German thing.
Right, and it's two separate wheels for the two digits, and they are on the same plane or the same level, as opposed to one being above or higher than the other. I didn't pay $13 for it. I paid you got to remember, I bought it a while ago before prices went completely stupid, and I got a discount. I paid somewhere around $9, just like $9.
$9's not terrible.
No, I'm happy with that.
You wouldn't want to pay much more than that, I don't think, would you?
No, it's offensive at $13. Its retail is nuts. It is crazy. It's got one of the most unique bezel actions I've ever felt. And when you loom this thing, I sleep in a watch, right? When you charge this with a UV light, you depending on how often you piddle, you will be able to read it all night.
We got HR. Let's put them on. Hey, HR.
How long will he last? Let's start timing.
Hey, Paul, I've got some good news.
Hey, Paul, I got good news.
Jesus.
Hey, are you there, Paul?
Are you there, Paul? Oh, wait, look, interrupted.
We got a super chat. Florent S. Singapore dollars, $15. Good morning, Arch and Bateman. Good review on the review. Going to email you my watches. Collection review. Can I pay by super chat? You betcha, Florent S.
Looks like you already have, right? Yeah, just email them through it, Archie.
Man, how you going, man? You still got that chip on your shoulder?
Yeah, but let me tell you the good news. Let me tell you the good news.
Have you had some Anglo-Saxons to take out your anger?
Put me full screen and I'll tell you the big news. Full screen.
Full screen.
I don't think we need to give you a full screen.
All right, I'll tell you anyway. But listen, Mummy was over earlier, and you know what, Arch? She's giving me $400,000 to put towards my next house. Mommy. What do you think of them, Arch? What do you think of that, Paul?
Why would I care? I don't care. Why do I care? Why do I care?
Because I'm getting handed everything on a plate to me in my life, and it's amazing.
Why do I care? Why do I care?
400,000.
Why do I care? Why do I care?
When was HR nice?
And why do you need to tell me? That's even more perplexing.
Because listen, Zane told me I should jump on and tell.
Even hear something? Oh, he's gone. Look at that. He's gone.
Boot
MT85, 400K. Boot him. You betcha.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a dick. See, if someone gets 400, you don't say anything. You just be polite about it.
Now, do you guys pronounce it twat or twat? How do we properly say it again?
Twat.
There we go. Yes, I agree. Thank you.
What do you think of this pen right here, Archie?
I think it's absolutely gorgeous. You know, what I really love about it is the fact that it's a two-hander, not a three-hander. And what else I love is that case. That's a ceramic, is it? What is this? What's the case?
Ceramic, but I like the strap.
I don't want it to be PVD. Please
no,
don't make it.
It's a stainless steel with a black DLC coating. Yeah.
And just like in the photo where you can see it peeling off, that's exactly what will happen to this one.
Well, DLC is better than PVD, right? Did I get that right? One is better than the other.
Why would you do that shit?
Yeah,
do you like that or not?
No, it's Panerai. Who likes it? I do like the tobacco colored indices and the strap. Those are beautiful, but the watch itself can,
looks like a Franken watch. How the hands, the loom on the hands don't quite match the dial, but more like a service. Something's happened to it. I don't know. It's just been molested with. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get the shit off the screen then. We'll get the shit off the screen.
It is gorgeous. I must say this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
What
I love about my Pams, let me tell you something, is what size is this, by the way, babe? Is that 42?
44. Yeah.
44. You know, that's the classic Pam size. I just think you couldn't ask for better than that, really. If you had a good watch. The ruggedness seems to decrease when you put that DLC coating on, but it is cute.
I have a question. Do we have any, how many mic clips do we have in the library? How many Mike the Snake clips do we have?
We got a few, I think.
Because you know what? The guys are going to start missing Mike, and I feel like when they really miss him bad, they could just super chat for a mic clip. And then we could, do upvote, do it now. Use your tooth,
We can play this one.
Yeah, let's wait for let's wait for the. That's just a taste, guys. You can have more.
Taste, yeah.
A little bit of a super chat for Mike.
We need you, Mike. We miss you, man.
Well, we do, but we have them in clip form.
We do.
Yeah.
We got a super chat.
Super chat.
Okie dokie, just getting that ready for that super chat there. Rich Mitch, £2. Panel thoughts on the JLC Ultra Thin what's MP?
Moon phase.
Moon phase. I love it. Bring it up.
Let's pull it up.
Oh, no, I'm not believing this. We have a guest, and sadly, I don't believe we can actually trust.
I know who it is. You want to let him up again?
Yeah, no. I don't think I feel like we can't. We shouldn't. Talk to Archie. Talk to the boss.
Come on, Archie. Let's put him on, eh?
It's going to go bad.
Sure, put him on. Let's have a look. Let's see
There
what he says there.
Hey, Archie. Archie, how is your Breguet?
Hey, how come you've got an urge to tell us silly things? Why is that?
Archie, tell me, how is your Breguet?
You know what? 400,000 for Saad has $400,000 in the cushions of his couch.
Can we talk about off-catalog day dates?
We got Van Lux. Van Lux wants a Mikey clip. I'll get a Mikey clip for you. Here we go. I've got one.
Hey everybody! It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
Woo! Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Clip Mikey. Excellent.
Hey, Archie, I would like to know, should I get the 41mm day date or 38mm?
38.
38.
Come on,
38. And we've got this watch here. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's very simple, just a date and a moon phase.
Classic.
What do you think?
Yeah,
I love it. The only thing with these ultra thins, the parts tend to be very fragile. That's the only thing with ultra thin. What do you think? See, I think it's missing something. It needs to be in a gold case.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Is steel a luxury metal?
$13,000.
13,000 is nothing to be. You could buy a decent car for that,
Yeah, well, I'm not sure you could, but you'd be on your way.
You could get a secondhand Camry.
I mean, listen, a steel land dweller on the used market is over like $50,000.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of short,
exactly. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Oh, look at that in gold. That is absolutely.
That is nice, sir. And you know what?
Beautiful.
This is a pretty good. How much could we really get that for, though?
This was searching low to high.
This is automatic. Look at that, automatique. It's not automatique. I've got to tell you something. Rose gold. That looks more substantial.
Dear God, guys, you all in the comments cannot see, but there's been an attempt to infiltrate the panel today. We are under attack now. We don't put.
I kind of want to hear this one. Let's bring him on, eh?
So you can't see all of these, but it has been a relentless.
Curly.
It's not.
Hey Archie, I'm walking here. I'm fucking walking here.
I told you.
Can I get a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger? I'm walking here.
HR is a man of many faces. The man of many faces.
Hey, guy with the hat. I'm walking here. Fuck face.
Well, you keep walking.
You got any of them day-days in stock?
Bye-bye. Oh my God. Okay. So you know what? I come back as Mike. You know what? Come back as Mike. That's who we really need. Come back as Mike.
So what do we think about this compared to a reverso?
See, that's the danger. Is the reverso is so amazing.
Yeah,
that's the problem. You know what I mean?
You know, a very wise man once said, "Stick with the icon in the range, and then you will keep having
the icon."
Yeah, in the range. This is not the icon. It is a beautiful watch, but the reverso is the icon of the range.
That's a fair point, I think. Wouldn't you agree, Archie?
100% right. 100%. But this is the master.
This is bring him on. Jamie Opulence.
All right.
Hey, guys. My wife is the one with all the money, and I drive a Range Rover. Do you guys want to come on a safari with me?
Keep going.
Is that all you got?
I think that's all he's got.
Snake.
It's comedic instincts or something. Yeah. He laughs at his own jokes just like Narc, except for unlike Narc, he's not funny.
You guys want to come on a safari with me? I
think we'd rather come on your face.
Hey, Archie, have you lost weight, man?
Okay.
Yes.
He likes to do the comedy skits. You notice that?
It'd be all right if it was funny.
Hey, I mean, we were laughing. We're sort of just laughing at the fact that it just keeps coming on, right?
We're laughing at him.
Yeah.
Man, that's different. An acquired taste has a good point. Maybe he's been drinking.
Okay, so let's pick out a reverso for Archie.
We do have some good advice here from Slug, though.
Sell the Breguets quick.
Yeah, the ship is going down. They're closing stores left, right, and center. The brand is burning. It is on fire.
Yes, that's the narrative of today, even though the translation said otherwise.
Not in a good way.
You must admit, this is such a beautiful watch. The only problem is, what would you rather get? Is a reverso or a...
Jesus Christ.
He never gives up. A reverso in steel or a master control in gold?
Well, I personally would rather have the master controller in gold. That's me. This watch is lovely. I recognize it for what it is. But it is not for me.
I mean, if the market goes to shit, you know, at least you could possibly sell the master. You could just scrap it for gold, right?
Wow.
Oh.
It's like an Armageddon scenario.
That's sacrilege.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't want to do that. Mostly because there's not enough gold in it to, you know, it's probably half its value is in gold or less.
That's an awful thing to do, Marky, you know.
Well, it's not even cost effective.
We miss Mike the Snake.
We do. But if the guys will, you know, send us a couple shekels, we'll recreate them right here. You know, pretty soon AI is going to be so good that we could AI Mike. See?
Marc.
I think we're there.
Marc.
Look at this. This comedy routine keeps going. We're paying for this, believe it or not. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Paul. How's it going? Did you work things out with Hamish when I got you a tour? Did you work things out, Paul?
Holy shit!
Oh, look at this here. This is Florence.
That's huge.
Well, somebody's got to. First, hold on. I don't even know. Help me out with the currency.
That's 117 US dollars.
117 US
$100.
In some unknown foreign currency.
That's a very generous super chat. Thank you, Florent. Yes.
Very, very generous. We're going to edit your settings. You're a bit quiet, Marky.
Yes.
I'm going to up you a bit up. There we go. Done. Can you
well,
talk,
hold on.
Marky?
Do I need to redo my screen? I hope not.
Real quickly, we've got Eddie joining us.
Hey, man. You ever fuck a homeless bitch, man? You ever fuck one of them bitches, man? I did. It was nice, man.
You know what? Eddie's funny. Eddie, usually you're funnier than that, Eddie. You're usually more entertaining.
All right. Pull up the pictures, big boy.
Yes, this is a fantastic review. Just getting it. Hang on.
This is Singapore dollars. Yeah, SGD.
See. Oh, thank you, Canuck. It's Singaporean dollars. Nobody told me.
No, Singaporean dollars are worth more than Aussie dollars.
Yes, I see that.
They're very good dollars, okay? I'm just getting them ready. Just hang on.
We've also got one more super chat here from Narc Gold Turd.
You know, I like the Tudor Royal, to be quite frank. But you can't buy it new. You must buy it used, and your target should be like well under 2,000. So that's my take.
We did go over them yesterday.
I'm just going to get photos sent to you, Bateman.
Oh, sure. 1 second.
I've got the Tudor Royal day date, and honestly, it is so close to what the Land Dweller looks like. I now call it the Tudor Land Dweller. Integrated bracelet, flat links. The clasp isn't as nice, but for the money, and it's ETA, for the money.
You know what? I would honestly tell you, Narc Gold Turd, for the sake, I would just keep my money and get a fucking Black Bay. Get a Black Bay, Tudor Black Bay. It's not much more, because one thing for sure is you'll never get out of the Royal.
Well, if you get in cheap enough. But yeah, the Black Bay is probably your better.
We've also got a super chat from Loco Fabio, $8. What 16570 Polish should I get, Archie? You made me want to get one for work. I think I can answer that.
What do you mean?
You want the early 2000s, right? Solid Enlix Holes case.
I would say it always depends on the deal, okay? I'd rather get... I don't like to set boundaries. Like, you can get ones from the 90s. They got a charm to them, tritium dials. Even the 2000s, they went to Luminova, then Super Luminova. There's different ones. I would seriously say to you, please just look out for the best deal you can. Some people prefer different, there's so many class. They've got the non-flip lock, because they originally, I had a 16570 that had a non-flip lock. It was just the oyster, and that was such a beautiful thing, the oyster clasp. So I would seriously, look out for the deal. That's what I would want.
I paid $3,500 for mine back in the day.
Did you get the pics? I sent them in WhatsApp.
Well, unless my WhatsApp hasn't synchronized.
Sink it now.
Sinking, Lincoln, stinking.
I love my Lincoln.
It's all synced.
1 minute.
I haven't received anything.
It's my fault. I didn't press send.
Oops.
There we go. It's gone through now.
My Lincoln just had $4,500 worth of work, like new axles, new joint rods, new, like.
It's under warranty, isn't it? You didn't need to
You know
pay
what?
any of it.
Thank God. I
Oh,
extended the
wow.
warranty. Yeah, bumper to bumper, zero deductible. So it is paid over and over and over again.
Jesus. Let's download this.
I'm very at home at the dealer. I know I have my favorite chair, my favorite snacks.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
What
look at
snacks
that.
do you like, Marky?
I'm very fond of the. They have the popcorn, the granola bars. The last time they had pretzels and trail mix with M&Ms in them. Well, fake M&Ms.
Trail mix. What is trail mix?
Yeah, it's like nuts and raisins and seeds and M&Ms.
What a beautiful look at this collection here, man.
Yeah.
This is
impressive.
Fuck, he's got some heavy hitters.
With the gold
Let's have a
royal
look
oak.
at this baby.
We've got
what have we got here?
Top left to right. We've got a meteorite GMT.
Actually, I've also got a list of what he's got. Sorry, I will send you that to you, Bateman.
Sure.
Fucking hell, this is a collection.
Two-tone sea dweller.
I see a white gold Daytona. I see a Paul Newman Daytona. I see vintage day dates.
There's a meteorite.
Yes.
And a lonely AP.
That's the 15400.
Yeah, but it's all Rolex except for that. One of these things doesn't belong.
That being the AP, I'm guessing you're going to say.
Where's Waldo? Well, I mean,
isn't the AP like the pinnacle? Isn't that just a beautiful thing?
Yes, it is.
That's the Maserati dial Daytona up the top there. You've got a lot of Datejust. You've got a white gold Submariner, the two-tone Sea Dweller.
You know what I think? I think I found his first watch. Top box, lower level, second from left. I'm saying that's the sentimental first one.
Now, Florent S., I will also do a review on the Paul Pluta channel because you've been such a good sport. So I will also do a review for you to keep as well. Let's have a look at this here. So
Terry roasting me in the
Florent S., good morning, Arch and Bateman. Good review on the review. Going to email you the pictures collection to do. Yes, he's super chatted. That's made our day. So let's just go through the list of what he's got here. Let's have a look here. So from the top left, he's got a Rolex GMT Meteorite reference 126719 BLRO. That's white gold.
White gold. Two white gold Pepsis.
White gold. Rolex GMT 1167. Oh fuck, 116719 BLRO. So that's another white gold GMT. So he's got a meteorite. I thought it was a steel Pepsi. Fuck. It's a white gold
Pepsis. That's crazy.
One's a meteorite, one's
a black dial.
He's got a Rolex Daytona 116509 blue dial.
Yep.
He's got a Rolex Daytona 116518. So that's
Oyster Flex.
That's a yellow gold blue racing dial.
Yep.
Then he's got
Paul
a Rolex
Newman.
Daytona 116515 Paul Newman.
That's beautiful. I love the Paul Newman.
Second row, Rolex Submariner Smurf 116719 LB. That's white gold.
116619. Sorry,
116719.
No, that's a typo because the 1167 would be the GMT, but 116619 would be the Submariner.
100% right. Yes, it's a 116619, correct. Rolex 16223. I think that should be a
233. Yep, that's the champagne dial.
I think that's a mistake as
well.
That should be 233.
Yeah, that's right. That's okay.
That's
okay.
And then he's also got there, don't forget, Another 116233 Onyx dial. Rolex Yachtmaster 126655. And then a 15400 AP. By the way, I love the 15400. That's one of my favorite. The big size. And I love it. Rose gold, the white dial. And then 2 watches on the stick. 2 watches on the stick there. 116613 LN, that's the 2-tone black dial. And then a 116234 white Roman dial. Let's have a look at that. And that's white gold bezel as well.
It's on the right there.
Absolutely beautiful. By the way, that black onyx dial there, that was a Japanese. I think that's a Japanese dial with the 2 diamonds at the 6 and the 9.
That's amazing.
Marky, what do you think, Mark? What do you think of this amazing collection? Incredible.
Yeah, no, I think it's terrific. There's a lot of redundancy here, but that's hard to avoid in Rolex. I mean, I want to talk. I got all the dive watches.
I think that's kind of the fun with this collection. It's just so fun. What I really love is the 2 white gold GMTs. So let's have a look at it. Has he got his bases covered? I always say,
listen, it's lovely. It's a lot of date justs, though.
Well, look, it's a lot of 2 GMTs. How many divers have we got? We've got a 2-tone sub with the black dial. We got a solid gold white. We got the
two divers.
Gold, white gold, the Smurfy.
2 divers. 3 divers.
2 divers.
3. Because you got the Sea Dweller.
Daytonas. 1, 2, 3. 3 Daytonas. And don't forget too, he's got an oyster, the Yachtmaster. Look at that, in the yellow gold there. Look at that. So actually 3 divers. Look at that.
Yep, 3 divers.
Date just.
Remember, he who dies with all the divers wins. It's the point of life.
I would get rid of a date just and get a date maybe.
Yes, I would approve of that move. No, but I'm telling you, this is a gentleman who likes his date range. Or his
he's got a lot of white gold and solid gold, but he's got no dates, you know?
Yes. But he loves those.
But I don't think he needs it because he's got the AP. That's better.
Well, it's true.
He knows what he likes. That's a good point.
It's big, you know, so the date will be a little more refined.
I love that Paul Newman Daytona. That's probably my favorite.
Yes, in the corner.
Yeah.
Paul Newman Daytona. I'm a
big fan.
I must say, the AP, I think it's very clever what he's done. The epitome watch, the Dream, is the AP. 1 watch just above all the other Rolex.
Boys, we will get on to the other super chats forthwith. Don't worry.
I like his white gold. He's got a thing for white gold.
He's got the white gold sub blue dial and then the white gold Daytona blue dial, and then the 2 Pepsis, which is incredible.
Normal collector would just have 1 of those and it'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Green Man asked if it's too much Rolex, and I'm thinking to myself,
it's never too much Rolex.
Thank you. It's a Rolex collection with like AP in there for a little diversity, for the diversity factor. Nothing wrong with a Rolly collection.
I think it's amazing. I even love those date justs. He's got a lot of date justs.
He does have.
I wonder which one was the first one. It was.
I'm telling you, it's one of two. It's look, you could tell. Number 1 is that the champagne dial, and then the second one he got is that one with those. Are those diamonds? Those little.
Yeah, the little
onyx dial.
Yeah, and that was the second one, and from there it went. That's what I'm saying happened here.
It's a crazy collection.
Yeah. Let me know if Florent, am I right about this? Was that the first one, that champagne dial? Because I have one very similar.
This is what happened.
Is old.
By the way, guys, you do realize cars in Singapore are absurdly priced.
Florent, what are you driving?
A BMW is $300,000 fucking dollars. They have absurd pricing.
I used to feel bad about car prices here, but not anymore. I think we're better than you all.
100%, Marky.
You can get a very nice Porsche for $100,000
in America.
Yeah, or it's even a little less, and certainly, the sky's the limit, way more. But 100 will certainly get you in the door with a decent Porsche.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what I paid? You know what I paid for my Cayenne hybrid, which is now very, very popular. There's like no discounting now on Porsche Cayenne hybrids. I paid $62,000.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money, Mark.
Well, it is, but like, what would you pay for that there in Aussie?
Oh, Marky, I can't even get into a Porsche in my country.
I'm saying that's the point, because all those import duties are insane. The taxes, it's like luxury. There's a lot of countries that luxury tax the shit out of expensive goods. They figure if you can afford it, then if you have this kind of money, we're going to take most of it.
Marky.
So, what do you think he should add, if any?
See, I think the collection's perfect. He's got the AP as the epitome watch. If you were to add something, I would possibly add a day date. Would you go 40 or 36?
I have an alternate theory here, and I'll tell you what. He's got a lot of precious metal, white gold, and one white gold, and then a reasonable amount of yellow gold we're looking at here. Florent likes his Daytonas. How about either a Platona or a Platinum Day Date?
I like the idea of that, and also like maybe a rose gold day date, the olive dial. 40 mil.
He's going to need another box.
Roman numerals, yep.
That's the problem.
Something tells me he can probably afford it. He's doing pretty well. Envious.
Well, this is very nice. This is very nice.
What do you think, Florent? If you're in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, I want to know which of these watches was the first. I have my theory.
I mean, I'm sure it's the champagne. It's either that or the other, the onyx style there.
The reality is, a normal person, one precious metal Rolex, you're done. Don't you agree? Marky, I just want to tell you this. Well, you have, like Marky's got the yellow gold sub. That's it. You don't. This guy here has gone fucking ballistic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heavy hitting solid gold Rolex.
Right, and this is how you can tell the difference between affluence.
The guy is insane.
And wealth. No, he's wealthy. He's wealthy. He's a man of wealth and taste. Say my name. Say my name, bitch. He's a man of wealth and taste, and you can see that. Now he has stuck to a very, very safe brand. So this is a safe collection, but I'm right there with him. We like to retain our value. We want to know where the money went. We're not getting into these weird brands, these weirdo brands that have boutiques that close in Asia. We want to know where the money went. So this is a value. This is a man with money, but he likes to keep that money safe. This is an intelligent man. And that's why he didn't get into all the weird stuff. And he can well afford those gold pieces because, like I said, the difference between one is, you're affluent. 5, 6, 7 of them, and you're wealthy. You're a baller.
He's a baller.
I would say so. I think that's a pretty safe bet. Now, we should look at other super chats, and we can always come back and linger over this picture and these watches, but let's look at some of these other fellas.
Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $5. Just bought a Breguet Type 20 on eLady for $4,300. Received a text from DHL shipping of a $528 tariff. I'm pissed. It is no longer a good. Yes, correct, because eLady will always declare full sticker And yes, sir, that's exactly right. You didn't ask me. If you would have asked me before you bought it, what's the consequence of buying from Japan? And the answer is they will not underdeclare nothing. They will not underdeclare nothing.
So those tariffs apply to used inventory, to secondhand merchandise? That I didn't know.
Any goods coming in are taxed. New or used is irrelevant.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. Well, that increases the value.
A Yankee Doodle, I fucking agree with you. I've been fucking stung so many times, even buying a briefcase, Louis Vuitton hard case shit. Oh, fuck. The amount of times I've been stung, it's shit.
So this raises the value of inventory that's currently in the States.
What do you think about this, Archie? Trading in a Toyota Camry for a C300.
Well, he can easily afford it. Remember, he's got $20 million. He's got $20 million in a Swiss bank account. He told us.
I would seriously be very careful getting into more debt, man.
Archie, he has $20 million in a Swiss bank account. Don't you remember Terry telling us about that?
I don't know if that's true or not, but
don't call Terry. No, don't you call my Terry a liar. Come on. How dare you? Terry says it, we believe it. How could you, Archie?
And tell me this, would you rather a fancy car or travel for 12 months? What would you prefer,
I agree with
Mark?
this.
What's the question?
Trade it in for a yellow Honda Jazz. You betcha.
That's what he should do. You don't like the Honda Jazz, Marky?
Me?
Honda Jazz is a good car. There's nothing wrong with Honda Jazz. You should have got the manual's better than the CVT. I will say that.
Look, I mean, when you're in town, you know, you can't be bothered mucking around with the clutch, so the automatic is perfect.
I always found it very hard to smoke, eat, and drink coffee.
They've got some issues. They've got some issues, but...
I mean, I like a stick, by the way, guys, but it's very hard to smoke, eat, and drink coffee in a car or text. Any of those things when you have a manual. Very tough. When you have
a super chat here.
The millennial anti-theft system.
That's true.
Super.
Here we go. MT85, $2. Terry, spend slowly. It goes fast if you're an idiot.
Terry is no idiot. Terry is a highly refined gentleman.
Thank you, Mr. Go Back.
Of British origin. I really wanted to ask Terry what his favorite food was that he discovered in America. Like, would it be biscuits and gravy, barbecue, pulled pork, KFC? Well, they have that everywhere. But, like, what's the... Guys, in the comments, what is your favorite American food if you're not from here, but you've been here? My New Zealand friends were, like, fascinated with, like, chicken wings, jalapeno poppers... all the typical fried, Snickers bar.
We just had Popeyes open here in New Zealand.
Popeyes is quite good. Mind you,
fucking poisonous. That will kill you. You know that?
Will
you
it?
can have your weekly serve of calories in one meal, Mark.
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead and look up into the camera and repeat your.
You can have your weekly serve of calories in one meal.
I see. Now, can we do a split screen here with you and me? And can we both take our shirts off for the camera now? And let's see.
Okay. Anyway.
No, let's not do it. Never mind. I would say comparing brassiere sizes was a bad idea. Sorry. Anyway, how's
Popeyes? Do you like Popeyes? You like that floury bread?
I want to try it.
Listen, let me give you get the wings. They have fried. Their wings are just amazing. And
this Louisiana style fried chicken, right?
Yes, but they have regular and spicy. Their spicy shit's actually reasonably spicy. They're not kidding.
Okay.
So tread carefully. But I recommend the wings with the garlic.
History of fried chicken? Do you know what fried chicken was for? Do you know what it was, the whole purpose of this stuff?
Well, go ahead. Give us your take on racial relations.
It goes back to the slavery days when people needed to travel and they needed food you had to preserve food because you didn't have refrigeration.
That's what pemmican was.
Basically, frying the shit out of something kills a lot of germs and keeps it preserved for a short period of time.
Super chats.
Super chat.
Claire Looney, $3. What stick are you smoking in your car, Marc?
Oh my God. So quick, this is a relatively fast story, not a Mike story. So I'm living with my grandparents this one summer when I was in college, and I had a stick. It was like a Volkswagen Rabbit with a stick. And I had a girlfriend back in the day. Yeah, confusing, I know. I had a girlfriend, and we wanted to go to the drive-in movie theater. And I asked my grandmother, can I borrow your car? Because she had a Buick, and it had a bench seat. And it was an automatic, so there was no stick in the middle. But these, it
was three on the tree, a column shift.
Yeah. So she said, "Well, yeah, you can, but you have a car. Why you want mine?" I go, "Mom, we're going to the drive-in theater, and it has a stick." She was like, "Oh." She goes, "Here's the keys." My mom knew everything. She was wonderful.
She lent you the what?
The Buick. She lent me her Buick, but there was Buicks on both sides. Now that I think about it. So my mother's father had the black Buick. My father's father had the blue Pontiac, but my father's mother had the Buick. Anyway, so I borrowed the Buick.
Was always a upper middle class brand. It was very aspirational, wasn't it?
I guess. I suppose so.
What went wrong with Buicks?
I don't know. General Motors kind of went through a period where they would last. Maybe you had to turn them in. You had to get rid of them well before 100,000 miles. Like 50,000 miles back in the day was the exact right point.
Well, they were garbage.
Because they were garbage. But I don't know. I think they're better now. I guess. I don't know.
I'd love to own a 70s Riviera or something. That'll be so cool.
Those were beautiful. I had a friend. I used to get chauffeured around in a 70s Riv. And they were beautiful. One of my friends that used to drive me to dog training club. Yes. All right. Well, yeah.
We've got another super chat.
We do. Super chat.
MT85, $2. Trade Explorer 1, 39 mil plus cash for a sub, no date.
Now this was to do with something I sort of asked about yesterday, because I sort of tinkered with the idea of trading my Explorer plus cash for a sub no date ceramic. What do you think, Archie?
You know something? The sub no date is very similar to the Explorer because it's basically just a
three-hander.
It's a three-hander. You've got a fidget spinner on the bezel. You've got the glide lock.
I'd be inclined to keep the Explorer 1 and stop being so bored.
Well, yeah. Also, we're talking about
that's easier said than done.
Well, yes. Hold on, but we're not just talking about anybody. We're talking about Mr. AD. Mr. AD always calling is our MT85. So you can easily have both. Why would you just not add?
No. This is. I was talking to him about this yesterday, and I think this was me saying I'm contemplating it. He can afford it. He could definitely afford it.
He's asking for
so yeah.
Said, asking for
he's calling me out.
An impoverished, slow friend. I got you. Okay. Yeah. See, I missed yesterday.
He was subtly calling me out.
Well, it just depends on how much cash. But when you trade, you always get fucked. So it just kind of depends on how bad the damage is. So really, how much cash, condition, papers, etc. Like how much cash?
Well, we'll be looking at like I'd say 3.5, 4 US.
Yeah, that's a little painful. I think you're better off just wait and add the sub later.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm not making much money. All right, that's the bottom line. I could buy a sub, but I could not buy it responsibly.
Yeah, but you have an Explorer 1, which is a fucking Rolex. You have a Rolex.
Yeah.
You're not making much money, and you have a Rolex, which is sort of like the American dream in its way.
True.
So why don't you love what you have?
That is easier said than done.
Oh, it's so true. But here's what works for me. get some kind of crappy $50-$100 bullshit, Casio, and then hide your Explorer 1, and then don't look at it for like 3 months. And then when you find it again, you'll love it.
That's what I tried to do when I bought the Seiko.
Yeah, well, this is why I go watch shopping every day. But then I put this on, and I was like, oh, look, I forgot I had you. I hid it from myself. I hid it, for like, I don't know, 8 months. And then when I drew it out, I was like, oh, fuck you, I'll try. And now I love it. I don't know why. You need to go to therapy with your Explorer 1, maybe go to therapy.
I was saying, maybe I should go seek a doctor and try and get like a lobotomy for the part of my brain that makes me like watches,
Oh, if only we could do that.
We got another super chat.
Super chat, MT85, $2. Don't let Mark sway you to be conservative.
We're just trying to help, Batman's financial, future. That's all that's going on here. I mean, you know what? It's like having the little angel on one shoulder. Don't do it. Be responsible. And then there's Archie on the other shoulder because he'll be like this a little bit. You're like, do it. Trade it in. Get a new watch.
No, Archie's saying I should keep it.
I know.
And it's the opposite here. Archie's saying I keep it. MT85 is saying you should do it.
You're in trouble when Archie is the voice of reason. You should listen to him in this instance.
Fuck me, dude. It's conflicting. It's really
well. You know what? Here's the cure. Here's another cure. You can go the other way. I was having you do like denial, where you hide it from yourself, so you kind of put yourself into artificial withdrawal. But what you could do is overdose. Put the watch on and make a mental pledge to not take it off for a week.
Well, that's hard for me because I don't sleep with my watches on like you.
It's hard, fuckers. It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's okay that it's hard. It's good that it's hard. It's fine that it's hard. It's not a problem that it's hard. Let it be hard.
Let it be hard.
That's right. There you go. They could put that on my tombstone. It's actually, I believe, the marketing slogan for Cialis.
Let me find this thing.
I got to tell you, do you honestly like that sort of car there, Bateman? That's scary.
I love this kind of car. This is me. This is absolutely me. Although I'll show you a more fitting one of what I'll probably drive if I had the money.
Now that you lost weight, Doc would probably let you in his car, but prior to that, he would have left you in the airport.
This is a sale. This is a Toyota Century. I love this thing. Hang on. Look at this. This would be me.
That's the limousine version too.
That's the limousine version, yeah. The V8s, they come in the V12s, but V12 I do love the V8s.
And a V8.
What do you think, Mark?
Yeah. That's very old.
A lot of people have asked this guy if he wants to sell the plates individually, but I love it. It's perfect with the plates.
Yakuza.
Yeah. Yakuza. Well, this is what they drove around in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and heads of government in Japan. They're very...
Yeah. The only problem is
the rare limousine version. It's the extra 2 feet in it, I think.
My father stretched his Lincoln. This is one of the reasons I like Lincoln, because, it's nostalgic for me. When my dad kind of like made it, he quickly transitioned out of Lincolns into Mercedes. And then...
Now, do you want to hear the price?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He wants 85,000 New Zealand.
Oh, well, that's
Why is he selling it if he loves it?
Isn't that like 10 grand American?
I don't know if he loves it if he's selling it. I love it. I'm not selling it. I want it.
You need to have a garage to fit that bugger in, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we'll just go diagonal parking.
Just leave the door open.
Yeah. You need a huge...
It's kind of like buying a hearse.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh my God! Back when I was showing dogs when I was a kid, these two gay guys had a hearse and a pair of black Great Danes that they used to show, and they just show up at every dog show in a hearse with 2 black Great Danes in the back.
Yes. And what happened, Marky?
That was the whole story, Arch. That's all I got.
Were they eccentric as fuck? They have black fingernail, black painted
no,
fingernail?
just black dogs, black car, black hearse. Yes.
Cadillac?
Most of the hearses back then in this country were Cadillac, yeah. Yes, they were. And I swear they must have done something different to them, to the engines, because you could get a lot of mileage on a hearse or a police car, and you could not get that out of an ordinary GM.
No, that's because they drove them so slow. They treated them with care.
Maybe that's it. I mean, would you mind owning a hearse? You know, that had like transported thousands of cadavers.
Well, apparently the hearse collectors say that the scary thing is ambulances. People have died. No one's died in a hearse. They're already dead when they're put in the hearse.
Yeah.
But in the ambulances, they have been alive and then passed over. You see what I'm saying?
That's like going into an abandoned hospital. There's all these cool, YouTube videos about people going into these abandoned hospitals, abandoned asylums, doing like urban
abandoned
spelunking.
Nuclear waste, abandoned nuclear power plants.
There's the entire town of Chernobyl.
Stay away from the graphite.
People do go to Chernobyl, but you can only go there for a brief tour.
Super chat.
T-Dote Gruner, $5. Which reverso to get, Moonface or Duo Face? I thought the Duo Face is you can get that as a Moonface. No. No?
Are you saying mono or duo?
Oh, sorry. Look, the problem is some of the duos were smaller than standard, and the monos were really beautifully done. I think it just depends on which one you really want. I personally don't necessarily want a duo face, okay?
I feel like if you get bored of one face, you can flip it over and
exactly.
Yeah,
the
but
other
then
one.
the crown's on the other side. You know what
That's
I mean?
okay.
It's annoying.
Then it goes
It's
lefty.
going to dig into your wrist.
It's a pretty small crown, but yeah, what's wrong with that?
I love reversos. I would love one.
And if you want the crown on the other side, then just put the watch on your wrist upside down every time you flip the watch.
This would be awkward to read it.
Yeah, well, yes, but the crown would be correct. He seems to care about that. We know Archie doesn't really tell time with his watches. Fun fact about the Vintenier, the gin tingler, he doesn't even set his watches. He wears them.
Is that right?
Yeah, because he tells his time on his phone. He's a millennial.
How do you know this?
He told me.
It's just pure jewelry for him.
Here's another fun fact. The rancher hardly ever wears a watch. He wears an Apple Watch.
Hardly ever wears a watch.
Yeah, 99% of the time he's in an Apple Watch.
That poor 1680 just getting neglected.
Rarely ever wears any watch, let alone that one. It's true.
Terrible stuff.
Well,
terrible stuff.
I, on the other hand, I do there's only one thing I don't do in a watch, because I don't want to chip his teeth. I'll have to pay for it. But other than that, I'm in a watch for everything. Why do you not sleep in a watch? How do you know what time it is when you wake up in the middle of the night?
You can have it on your bed.
You can, but you got to
on your bedside.
You got to like find it, your phone, or
Just have it on your bedside table. That's all you need, man.
Yeah,
On like
you have it on your wrist,
and you can read it.
It's much easier on your wrist. Just saying, you should try this. Oh, this is a good point. Rancher also wears toe shoes. He does. I don't think he wears them to court, but in most of his life, he does.
He also makes ouchie sounds when you stick your fist in a mug, so make that make sense.
We'll summon the rancher one of these days. But you know, when I summon him against his will, he's always real grouchy. And then he makes Archie sorry that I brought him.
I must admit, this super chat, Charlie Looney, $3. Can we do a show with Bear's state of the collection? Bear's actually
Claire Looney,
extremely secretive about what he's got, what comes and goes.
We have suspicions.
He doesn't want anybody to know.
He's a bit suspicious.
In what way?
Well, we can't really. Can we talk about this?
Mm.
Well, it's Bear's business. He just after the.
That's right.
He just wants to be so careful.
Mm-hmm. There you have it.
A very expensive collection, you know. I guess you wouldn't want it to get stolen or anything. It'd be horrible.
And Bear does trade a bit too. He openly says that.
Do you mean flip?
Flip, yes.
I see.
I see, but do you understand?
Yes, I understand, as Archie would say.
JT says, never advertise your wealth. That's why I wear this thing. Nobody has any idea what it is. I swear to God, I could wear it in London and people would just feel sorry for me.
It's actually quite a love. I love the fonts on that watch.
That's what I love too. Except for, okay, hang on. I'm going to take it off and show it again. Except for I was reading some Reddit about it. And somebody said, oh, look, it's G o'clock. Because the 6 looks like a G. And, you know, sometimes you read something and you're like, ah, fuck. You know, they're right.
So what?
I know. I do like it. Super good.
It's a beautiful watch, Marky.
It is.
We got a super chat. Wabi Sabi Master, $5. Which manual wind high beat color? Grand Seiko SLGW003 silver with titanium case, or the SLGW007 blue dial with stainless. See, I'm not a fan of titanium.
Me either. I only have one titanium watch, which I like, the Pelagos, but I like the color of steel better. This
definitely
is nice.
The blue.
It's bright. It's pretty. It's textured.
It's so beautifully done. I love the hands on this. It's just so. If you had that Yakuza car, which watch would I think that blue would go beautifully with it? What do you think there, Bateman?
If I had the Yakuza car, I'd want a day-date or something. A 36.
Yeah, you'd want, exactly. You'd want a gold one.
You don't want a Grand Seiko? Super, super proud.
Maybe a gold.
Well, I mean, a Grand Seiko. If I was going to get a Grand Seiko, I would get the there was like the winter snow. Hang on, I've got it here actually. Here it is. This is what I would get. It's also a little bit cheaper.
I think I'm turning Japanese.
Oh, it's also titanium. Well, I just love that texture on the dial. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. You got the power reserve, you got the spring drive, you got everything, and I prefer the finishing on this case as well. I think this is much higher attention to detail.
I really think so.
Yes.
That's what I'll go for.
Yeah, but you need a gold one with that Seiko, with the Seiko limousine.
With the Seiko limousine.
Yes.
I would get the non-limousine one. There was another one for like 20,000 New Zealand, something like this. There you go. That's nice. It's also the V8. It's a great car.
Cool.
I love the mirrors by the fenders there.
Yeah. Was it a cop car?
Yeah.
I could have had it.
I love that look of the mirrors.
You know what? You should look up K car. I forget who made that. Chrysler K car.
Chrysler K car.
Yeah. So if you look up the Chrysler K car, I got to tell you.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking ugly thing.
I'm telling you, it looks a lot like that one.
No, it doesn't. Get out of here.
Put them side by side.
Fuck out of here.
Side by side. Let's see. Side by side.
Oh, that's horrendous.
The
first car I learned to drive in was a Chrysler. I learned to drive manual in was a Chrysler. I've already said this. Do you remember which one it was, Archie?
Yes, it was that retro one.
Does Mark remember, or does he know?
The retro, the retro PT Cruiser.
Oh yeah, the PT Cruiser. But see, that
they had a 1.8 liter engine in them. They had no power.
Those things look like a mini hearse, but yeah, that came way later than this car.
Yeah, JD knows. Yeah, it was such an ugly car.
I do remember now. The PT Cruiser. You're such a child. I've got underwear older than you.
PT. Look at this. Chrysler. They always had some ugly cars, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Qingdao, root beers and 930s rule.
They do.
There we go. Qingdao. That's it.
Qingdong.
Marky, tell me this, Marky, what's going on in your world? What's happening in the dog business? Is it busy, quiet? What's happening? I want to get a barometer of the world economy. What's
you know what? I'm not really typical. I guess, listen, a lot of dog trainers are screaming that there's not enough business. Then you have some that are overwhelmed, and I'm right in the middle. I have what I want. I feel like, I don't know, am I semi-retired? I work a few hours every day, but I work every day. So I'm happy. There's plenty here. And I don't have to work too much before I look at my income and I go, oh, yeah, I did pretty good this month. But hey, I'm at technically what we call full retirement age here in the States in terms of Social Security. So I could be taking my Social Security, my pension, if you will. I could be taking it right now. But I don't need it because I'm working and doing, nicely. And here's what they do. They increase your payment by 8% a year up until you're 70. And then you got to take it because they quit increasing it. So I'm just quietly taking my increases. And provided I don't die, I'll have a beautiful pension while I'm still working.
Super chat.
Mike the Punching Bag, $3. Sub. Put it on a credit card, Bateman.
Tempting.
Sub no date. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, but you got like 28%, 28% APR. Credit is bad.
Joma Shop.
Joma Shop is good. They might give you a payment plan. 0% financing.
Also, we got a member chat from Rufus.
UGLY. That Chrysler ain't got no alibi. It's ugly.
Chrysler has no alibi.
It's ugly. You ugly. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Well, I do remember those cars, and I don't know. There was something a little revolutionary about them.
I'll be back. 1 minute. 1 minute.
There you go.
No worries. We'll steer the ship.
Bye. So it was. I think it was the price point when that car first came out. It was extra cheap. That was, yeah.
My parents had a Plymouth Reliant, and it sucked.
Well, everything American sucked back then.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, I'm old, right? So I remember carburetors. Now, Mikey, Mike the Snake, he will like a carburetor because he likes that era. And if you're really handy, then you could probably bust down a carburetor. But like, they were very, very finicky, and they were replaced by fuel injection, which is easy to maintain.
Yeah.
But carburetors, which adjusted the fuel air mixture in the internal combustion engine, gentlemen, they were fucking finicky because it was a mechanical thing. And if it went wrong, it was bad. And even a rebuilt one in the mid 70s was like $300. Which was an astronomical fortune back then.
Jesus, yeah, not cheap at all.
No. So I remember I had a okay, you got to look this up. Full screen, find this car. 1965 Ford Country Squire sedan station wagon. And when you find this fucking beast, when you find this fucking beast, I'm probably going to have a PTSD reaction, like I'll be back in the nom.
Here we go.
When you find, here we go. Now mine did not have the wood paneling, but it's like, yeah, boy, there she is. So, first of all,
I like it. I actually like it. Yeah.
I want to tell you something. From tip to tail, that thing was about 23 feet long, and it was my first car. And I remember once I drove the entire bowling league to bowling. I had 16 people in that car because it was bench seats in the front. So you could squish like 4 people in the front. It had bench seat in the back seat. So you could fish like, kids, you could do like 6 or 7 of us in the back seat, right? And then in the way back, what you did was you pulled open the floor and it opened 2 jump seats, 2 bench jump seats that like faced each other. And you could put 4 people back there. So I remember there were 16 of us. One time the steering wheel fell off in my hand.
Holy shit.
Another time, this was the worst of them. And I was young. I was only 17 when this happened. So I think now I could have resolved it easy. But what happened was, the accelerator cable snapped. Now, the accelerator cable is what connects it to the engine and accelerates it and deaccelerates it when you take your foot off. Anyway, the the accelerator pedal just dropped to the floor. Okay, it just fell to the floor, flop. And the car, and it had a giant, huge 8-cylinder engine. Batman, you used to be able to watch the fuel gauge emptying itself, as you drove that thing. It got like 5-6 miles to the gallon. It was outrageous.
It's a complete gas chewer, yeah.
Well, gas was like 50 cents a gallon, so it was cheap. But anyway.
You had that Tiffany blue? Was that the Tiffany color?
No, well, no, I had it in just beige. So I had it in beige. But what I did was, okay, the guys are going to like call me an idiot, but please remember I was 17. So this thing had very bad pickup, but it's starting to build up speed, and I'm standing, it had drum brakes, which those of you who are old might remember what those were. So I was little, I probably weighed 120 pounds. I'm like standing up, holding onto the wheel, standing on the brake, and I slow it down to about 40. And I throw it into park. Now I could have just switched off the engine. Okay. I panicked. I was 17. I'd only been driving a year, and when I threw a car going 40 miles an hour into park, right, it did, of course, stop. And you would think that would have killed it, but no, it was fucking fine after that. We just had to replace that one cable, and the transmission survived being thrown into park at 40 miles an hour. Can you believe it?
Jesus.
Yeah, that car.
They weren't good cars, but you've told me, Marky, they were not very good then.
It had it had a light. When you started that car, it had a light, and it was blue, and it was on the dashboard, and it said cold. And you had to wait until that light didn't say cold anymore. And if in the summer it would be like 2 minutes and you'd be able to drive. In the winter, it would say cold for like 15 minutes. But I was always late for school. So you'd have to like rev the engine up and then throw it into reverse while the engine was like, Arr! And then if you threw it into reverse, maybe it wouldn't stall. But if it stalled, it would flood. And if it flooded, you had to open the hood, take the cover off of the carburetor, the air filter, and you had to stick a screwdriver into the butterfly valve of that carburetor. Let me just say, I do not miss these fucking days. Do not miss cars like this. Do not.
Fair enough.
You kids today, you're lucky. You don't know.
We're lucky. We get it easy. Yeah.
Did you have much rust on it, Marky?
That fucking thing would not die. Finally, it was up to my sister to kill it. She just got in so many accidents when it was past. I went to college. She's learning to drive, so she got into a massive accident in that car, which destroyed the oncoming vehicle that hit her. But she was fine because that thing was huge. And that was finally the end of it. And I was very grateful to her for killing that car.
What a story, Marky. You tell a good story,
Well, someone's got to fill in for Mike.
We missed the Mike.
Someone has to ramble on. I guess it's me.
I saw that video of him and his Pantera from a few years back. It was good to watch. He really enjoyed that car.
He loved his car, Mike. He was a lovely guy.
I think he was at like the videos of him at like a storage unit.
What happened to your friend? You were going to do a swap with your friend, the policeman, for the sub and your Explorer. What happened?
He wants to keep that. He's got a tritium dial sub. That's like the 5-digit one. I think it's from 1994. It's a wee bit beaten up, but no, I think he wants to keep it.
That's okay. But yourself, you're still... Why? The problem is once you get rid of the Explorer, then you'll start to miss it and crave for it to come back. Isn't that right, Mark?
It always works like that.
What year was... I think my dad's Lincoln was 77, and he stretched it. It was a Continental... No, or a Mark something. But anyway, it was big. It was long. And he stretched it. He added... I can't remember if it was 2 feet or 3 feet, but it was burgundy, same color as mine, which was why when I saw this burgundy Aviator, I was like, I'll have that one. Reminded me of the good old days.
Exactly.
I was very proud of that car.
That's the Lincoln that was stretched.
Yeah, he stretched his
stinking
burgundy.
Lincoln.
So he has that car. I'm little. He's got me and my sister and him washing it, with the hose, where he's so proud of this car. He wants it clean. And he had just gotten it. And my grandfather, who was a terrible driver, came home and wanted to see the new car. So he was oogling the car as he was barreling down the driveway, and he ran into the Lincoln with that Pontiac the first day that my dad had it. And I just will never forget my father running back into the house screaming for his mother. And he was a grown man. I was a little kid, but he went running into that house screaming for his mother. Mom! It just shows you, a grown man will turn into a little kid under duress.
You ended up having that car as a cast off, didn't you?
I did do. Yeah. I had some good cars from him. And then a Buick.
We got a super chat here.
Van Lux, $2.80. Can you play the Pantera vid you're talking about, Bateman?
Should we play it, Archie? We'll play it, right?
Sure, you can play it.
Clip.
Sure.
Beautiful car. Look at that.
Big tailpipes. We miss you, Mike.
Mikey, come back. You can blame it all on me, Mikey. Nice and throaty.
Throaty.
Calm down, guys. Talking about the end.
Can I really rush that noise to the tires a little bit?
Just a little.
No.
It's not going to make too much marks, is it? Yeah, just a little. You're clear.
Here we go.
Mike pulling out at 12 miles an hour. And hitting the corner of the building.
He's going to rip it. Watch this.
Whew. Made it through the entire U store at Center. It is pretty.
That's his plane, is that?
Here and talk about the car. Sounds beautiful.
Got the velocity stacks.
Yeah, let's finish it off with the sexiness.
All right, nice car,
It's
man.
got the removable racing steering wheel, and an extra set of American gauges that that give actual true readings, and the original gauges, which also all work, and 99% of the electrical works. There's one or two things that don't, like the dimmer for the lights at nighttime, but other than that, everything works. The fan works. The headlights are custom, and I can explain that more to you if somebody's interested, if they call and talk to me about it. Other than that, everything's original. The seats are lowered in the car 3 inches. I don't think I think they're old Corvette seats, honestly. But the interior is pretty darn perfect. There's no scratches, no tears, no rips, and that's about it. The headlight is perfect. It's got 5-point seat belts and a fire extinguisher right here next to my left foot. Yeah, so that's about it for the interior. Okay, it's got TWM injection with controlled by Haltech EFI, and it's got Roush Yates C3L tall heads. You'll notice the manifold is split in half because the ports are 1 5/8 inches taller than stock Ford heads. It's all NASCAR stuff. It's all super exotic stuff. The gearbox is new, gone through. It's got an extra tall 5th gear, so freeway cruising is good. It's got the heavy duty, I forget the name of the axles, but it's got the heavy duty axles, Spicer, and then it what else? It's got all new rubber everywhere. New rubber seals around the rear deck lid, around the doors, around the front deck lid, everywhere. There's $1,000 worth of rubber all on this car.
My goodness.
Every bit of rubber on it's new.
Nice.
And it runs like a top. It runs just absolutely perfectly. After I installed the new rocker set and got the issues dealt with, it's I'm taking it across the country.
That was a few years ago. What do you think?
It's a Fluidine radiator. It's oversized. It's got monster fans. It never runs over 185.
Mike always sells his car he's got. You notice that? He's always selling stuff, Mark.
9 years ago.
Always seems to sell his stuff.
Well, you know, he's got a certain amount of money to play with, and when he gets bored, he moves on to the next thing, just like we do.
Braking system with the brake bias.
Should we stop it there and keep going?
That they did. He also installed a custom.
I mean, that was a pretty healthy clip for the Super
off of the switch.
Yeah, okay.
Which was a popular.
We'll miss you, Mike.
But you're still droning on.
We do miss him. We miss him. Hopefully, he'll come back soon.
Oh, he'll be back. Come on.
So we've got a super chat here.
He's got it.
Have a look at the new Zen 104.
Baz 306, $2.80. Take a look at the new Sin 104 Classic 12.
Okay, so here's what's new.
I love the syringe.
It's got, well, this is, you know what? That is the same as the previous version. Okay, here's what's new. They've gone finally ceramic instead of aluminum for the bezel insert, and the weakest point of any Sin really has been the clasp, which is milled for the scissors part, but the fold-over bit was always stamped. This is much improved clasp with micro adjustments on the fly instead of the little holes where you need a paper clip.
So 1,700 euros on the strap, and
yeah, I got a 104 and a 105. Yep.
It's 2,000 euros on the bracelet.
Yeah,
that's not that cheap, is it?
Not anymore. Everything's been up. Zen used to be a terrific deal. I mean, you could get a 104 on the bracelet for like $1,200, 1,400 anyway. And it's a lovely watch. I don't know.
How does this compare to a brand like Oris?
So this is really more of a tool watch, where I think, to my eye, Oris has aspirations of shooting for entry-level luxury.
They've gone kind of funky, haven't they?
They have. They're trying to go upmarket, right? Whereas this is just an honest tool watch. Although they are getting a bit pricey now, but I gotta say, I prefer Zen. If you want to compare, I prefer Zen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is more legit, according to Thomas Broadbent. Than
you prefer Zen to Tudor, Mark?
Oh boy, if I had to pick one,
see, I'd go Tudor. Personally, I'm more of a Tudor.
Well, I have Zen. More. Yeah, I guess me too, because I have more Tudor than I have Zen. So I guess I am.
I quite like the U1s. Those are quite nice.
Yeah, that's the humane size of the U50.
Very affordable too.
Yeah. Well, comparatively speaking, it's a tool watch. Boys, I got to take my leave of you. I have enjoyed today, and I will see you again, hopefully.
Marky, it's been a pleasure having you on. You are always such great company.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for joining us, Mark.
Enjoy your watches, wear them.
Archibald, Batman, thank you so much.
I'm thinking about retiring soon myself, Marky.
I will. No, we'll never retire. You retire, you die. That's how that works. Can you hear the banging?
Yeah, someone really wants those dishes done.
Yeah, so what's happening is Saint's kidding. He's pretending he's cooking. It's a leftover Olive Garden, and he could be microwaving it, but he's pulling out a frying pan. I don't know why. All right, kids. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Thank you.
There you go.
How's that?
The dog trainer has taken his leave. He has spoken. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these Zens. What do you think, Archie?
You know, Zen is a very interesting brand. They bought the rights to the Navi timer when Breitling went broke. That's their fame to claim. Claim to fame?
Oh, wow.
I don't mind them, but I think they're getting a bit expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can pick them up like relatively affordable on the secondary market, but I wouldn't pay like a new price. That's with a lot of the lower end brands, though, I guess, isn't it? Like you see the retail prices on Seikos, and no one's paying those. They're waiting for sales, or they're waiting for them to be sold.
Yeah. Tell me this, in New Zealand itself there, it's really a very small specialized niche.
It's a tiny market.
And tiny, tiny, tiny market. It's just like Yankee Doodle said, he got that Breguet and it's turned into a disaster with taxes. It's the same thing for New Zealand. Anything coming into New Zealand, you get whacked for taxes. They're very vigilant, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, there's a 14.5% tax on anything over $1,000 New Zealand dollars. And I mean, let's be real here. Just about every watch you're looking to buy is going to cost more than that. So
that's even that makes no difference. New, secondhand, new.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, fucking hell, that's a lot. And see,
so you need to have your own
passport to say what countries they've been in and out of, don't they?
Yep. So you got to sign up for your own sort of import duties code, and they mail you how much more it's going to cost, and you've got to have that all paid for. It's just a fucking headache, you know.
Let's just bring up that collection we were doing the paid review on. Let's do a bit of closing thoughts on that.
Oh, 1 second, because
I got to tell you, just having a think about it, you know, any collection with a gold fuck off Rolex is pretty amazing. Like Marc has got the solid gold sub, the bluesy sub, okay? But this guy here, he's got two white gold GMTs, white gold sub, 3 gold Daytonas, and he's also, don't fucking forget, he's got that solid gold Yachtmaster on the Oyster Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold Rolex. I mean,
it's incredible.
Any one of those would be the highlight of somebody's collection. He's very Singaporean in the sense that he loves the sports watches. They love a sports. And he also loves the Datejust, which is great. I think it's an amazing collection. I mean, to have one solid gold piece is pretty clever. Like, I'll be honest with you, with my Breguet, I've got 2 gold Breguets. I'd probably get rid of one. And you know, that's being realistic. I would probably get rid of one piece, but the thing is, this guy's got 7 gold Rolex. Fucking hell.
I think if you are going to get rid of one, I think you should get rid of the enamel and keep the tradition.
The problem is the enamel. I like the enamel because it's automatic and it's so legible. I love white dials. That's one thing I love about the Explorer too. The white dial. You wear a white shirt with a white dial, it just pops.
Well, I mean, what more do you need? That's the best white dial right there. That is the best white dial in that Polar Explorer, right?
Yeah. I tell you honestly, I'd like to get rid. The problem is, I'd like to sell the enamel, right? But it's proving harder to sell. I mean, fuck. I've got to be grateful I managed to sell so much stuff without losing my ass, okay?
Yeah. The market's not easy.
The market's not easy at all. Even things like the Patek World Time, it's a difficult watch to sell because not many people have 40 grand to part with. You know, people love it, but it's so much money.
Yeah.
And deal's done, all good, it's all done. I think in my case, I'm just grateful that I was fortunate to get out of a few things because that money has really helped ease the squeeze.
Like a weight off your shoulder. And you've paid off the Beamer now, haven't you?
Yeah, I might get rid of that car in the next... I don't know how I feel now. I feel with it... Look, it's a great... I like it, but I'll see. I'll see how I feel.
Yep.
It's a choice of I could have the Beamer or do a year's traveling, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, you need a car, right? I mean, what would be the alternative if you were to sell it?
I've still got other cars. I'll probably keep that Honda, you know, the Honda Civic, because it's so fucking... it's such a user. The Hondas, look, believe it or not, they're just so fucking easy to keep on the road. Not expensive. That's the whole thing, is to but this collection here, what do you think? I mean, have you seen anything like it?
It's insane. It's got everything, you know. I think the only thing I feel like it's missing.
Would you add a Patek? Would you add a fuck off Patek to it?
I would, only because obviously you and I, or we all have different visions of how we think a collection should look at the end of the day, you know? So one man might look at this and think, oh, it needs a Patek, and another man might look at it and think, oh, it needs like a day date, and another person might look at it and think, oh, you need a Nautilus or something, you know? There's so many ways you could look at it.
I mean, he's got 7 gold watches, but there's already so much excess here.
I know.
And he's top of the range. He's gone for an AP. Like, clearly this guy loves sports, okay? Because you look at it. It's got GMTs, subs, Daytonas, okay? And then the real kicker is that AP rose gold Royal Oak. Just superb stuff. And what more do you want in life? I mean, if you had this, that's fucking incredible. I mean, to have one gold, like I can't even contemplate having a meteorite or a, I can't even contemplate this stuff. It's an incredible collection.
It's very flashy, honestly. Some very loud pieces in there. I do like the date shots.
I like the white gold. I
love the
sub, the 2 GMTs there, the gold, white gold Daytona. It's so beautiful. What more do you need? You don't need anything else. I think he's got enough. Stop. 12 pieces. You know, if you get any more, it just gets ridiculous.
How about a platinum Daytona?
I don't think he needs it. I can't see how he's got 3 Daytona, white gold and yellow gold. He doesn't need nothing. Nothing is needed. I think sometimes you just got to be content and say, that's it. What a beautiful collection. I mean, this could see you through a lot. To have one gold, have a Rolex is an achievement, but to have fucking 7 solid gold is just ridiculous. Like Goldberg, he's quite well off. Like, he doesn't big note himself, but he's quite successful dog trainer. He's got 1 solid gold Submariner. That's his fuck off watch. This guy's got 7 fuck off. It's just incredible. Let's thank our sponsors, people who have super chatted today. Let's go through our list of super chat supporters, because without the super chats, it is incredibly hard to survive. So I want to say to everybody who has super chatted today, without your support, it's really tough. We do need your help, and I say that to you nicely. We do appreciate your help there. Let's go through the list. We had first super chat was Ting Tong, Macca Dang Dang, Chief Tit, Florent S, and Florent. I'm going to do a paid review on the Paul Pluta channel to also complement this superb super chat. Rich Mitch, Van Lux, Florent S, 150 Singapore, Narc Gold Turd, Loco Fabio, Yankee Doodle, MT85, Claire Looney. Claire Looney's a great guy. MT85, T. Guna, Claire Looney, Wabi Sabi Master, Mike the Punching Bag, Rufus, Van Lux, Spaz 307, and Rufus. I think that might be a new super chat too.
That is a new
Rufus,
one. Yeah.
$2. Charlie, don't surf, but T-Dub does. Charlie, don't surf. What does that mean? Charlie don't surf, but T-Dub does.
I'm not sure, but speaking of T-Dubs, he is right here. Hey, T-Dubs.
What's going on? This is getting a bit stale, this daily micromanaging from Bateman, Arch. Where's Snake? Where's Mikey? We need some action around here, mate.
What the fuck are you talking
Where's
about?
the Mikey?
Yeah, there's no point putting him on. He's just an arsehole, you know.
Fuck.
He's just
Unhinged Dubsy. Oh, come on, mate.
Unhinged
Come on, Dubs.
Dubsy. Thank you, Dubsy. Guys, that's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Great show. I really did enjoy this collection. I mean, I can't contemplate it. 7 solid gold Rolex. Incredible.
Beautiful collection.
Wear them in good health. Enjoy them. Have fun. Wear your watches. Okay, guys, that's the show for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, if you're buying or selling a watch in America, there's only one dealer I recommend, and that is David SW. See you later, guys.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.